That Matters.
Thank you, Connie. New tonight, an emotional story involving two friends and one special gift.
And the perfect timing that made it all work. Angelica and Lani joining us in the studio with the story.
Well, it wasn't just any gift. It was life-saving between two men with a connection that led to a perfect match. If you've ever attended a Fresno State football, men's basketball, or baseball game, chances are you've heard this voice.
They'll put it up at the buzzer from 70 feet away, and it's in!
That's Paul Leffler, voice of the Fresno State Bulldogs.
And the backcourt has tied this ball game to force overtime.
But not too long ago, it was a different voice calling the shots.
I had amazing parents who taught me to trust in the Lord with all my heart and lean not on my own understanding and trust Him to direct my path.
That path led him to Michael Alexander.
We used to go to the Well Church where Paul Leffler and his family go, and we used to be greeters, and we would see him on Sunday mornings.
Michael was born with just one kidney.
The first one I got was from my brother in '99. And it lasted 17 years.
He needed a second miracle to get him through the game of life.
There's hundreds of people out there that are on dialysis waiting someday to get a kidney.
But for Michael, there was no wait. Like a quarterback handing a football off to a running back, Paul handed off his kidney to his friend.
I went home and talked to my wife, and she said sure, and prayed about it and felt that that was what I was supposed to do.
Because Paul understood the importance of the gift of life.
My dad was diabetic from the age of 8, and eventually his kidneys failed.
His dad waited almost 4 years to receive a kidney from a deceased donor.
It gave me 8 extra years with my dad, which were really important years for me.
And when that kidney failed, Paul wanted to donate one of his own, but his father wouldn't let him. Now, decades later, Paul says it was God's timing for him to give those years to Michael.
I wasn't supposed to give my kidney to my dad. You know, his race was finished. But when I saw Mike and Linda, to be able to help that process maybe a little bit, to me, that's just a great privilege.
The two are now forever joined.
We have become more than close friends because I have part of him in me. So I'm a twin to Paul Leffler, older twin.
A connection they now call Bobby.
They said, wait, you got to name the kidney. So I just said, well, go with Bobby. That was my dad. And for me, that is a big reason why I did this.
Paul is now back at work for the Bulldogs, and Michael says he's doing well. They say they both hope that this story raises awareness for kidney donation. Live in the studio tonight, Angelica, Lani, ksee 24 Local News That Matters.
What a wonderful story, Angelica. Thank you. Faith Matters now. The Catholic community in the Central Valley saying a final goodbye to a beloved